I'm going to show I got so much information. Look at what I teach on here for free. You don't have to stop your business or change your business. You just have to change the offer. You don't have to change your business. You just got to what? Change the offer. Don't change the business, change the offer. Or you might want to change the audience. The way I explain ATM Offers, family, it is something where, here's the definition. Price is low, the value is high, and people can easily buy. It's where the person seeing it know they're getting a deal. They're like, okay, this is insane. That's where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides. How do you point them to the one thing in the middle? Messaging. But let's do a poll. How many of you have a house phone? My goal is to take the questions you're asking and answer these joints. If you're watching this video, you're about to make a whole lot of money because I'm about to answer a question for you on what should you sell? What are the 3 types of offers that every business owner and entrepreneur should have that drastically change the game for them and their revenue? Welcome back to Monetize with Marcus. I'm your host, Marcus Warroach. My goal is to take the questions that coaches and entrepreneurs and business owners are asking ChatGPT, YouTube, and Google and answer them in video form. So you don't have to search all over the internet. You can come one trusted place and find your answer and take the answer to your question and turn it into making money online. Well, today's episode, what question we answer? What should I sell? Some of us are crystal clear on what we should sell. We know exactly who we're for. We know what we're selling. We're not trying to change. What we know, this is what I'm in the business of. This is what I do. But some of us, with the change of the market, with the change surrounding, like right now, some people feel like money has shifted. Things are different. The climate is different, especially if you are in the online space, whether you're a course creator, content creator. Some of you are feeling like that there's a lot of saturation. You feel like, okay, hey, the market might be saturated a little bit. It's becoming a little harder. It feels tense. You're like, bro, I'm working. Before you used to be able to do events and it was easier. And I don't want to just specify. Let's say you're doing apparel and you're selling T-shirts or your calendar was booked. You might be questioning right now, should you change what you sell? Should you add on to it? Should you keep doing the same thing or should you make a pivot in the market? Well, I want to answer that for you and explain the 3 types of offers you should have, and you'll be able to decide or just say, hey, I already have this one. Maybe I can add some components to it, or, oh, I have this, but I don't have these other 2. So I'm going to break that down for you. And here's what I'm going to need from you. You got to holler at me, fam. All you got to do is send me the questions that you have to make sure that we get it clear for you, because we want to build a community around what it is that we're doing. Shout out to my brother David Shands and everybody on the Social Proof Network. We're building community, family. It's not about just having a trusted source. You can go and watch videos. You should be subscribing. You should. You should be listening. You should. But it's about providing for you. Well, I don't like wasting time. Let's jump into it. Let's answer the question. What should I sell? Now, I got to explain this to you by going back a little bit. Let me take you back in the time. There was a day and time, family, where we used to buy, I don't know if y'all old enough to remember the Nokia phone. I'm talking about all you had was Snake. You would just play Snake on that bad boy. It's like, who remembers this? Hey, call me back after 9. Call me back after 9. Or call me back after 7. So cell phone companies were selling you a phone and they wasn't selling you unlimited minutes. So that means they were selling you on a plan that you could talk for free after 9 o'clock. Or who remembers this? The first minute was free. 58, 57, call me back, call me back, call me back, call me back. You were hanging up in your grandma's face because you wanted to make sure that your first minute was free. Now, why am I telling you this? I want you to see that someone had the conversation, what should we sell? And as people evolved and as the market evolved, they started changing things to unlimited plans. Or I remember going to Verizon back in the day and getting a plan that came with 400 day in, anytime minutes. And then you had the night and weekend plan. So it was free at night and free on the weekends. Then you had listen to how they sold it to you. Do you want the $400 plan, the $1,000 minute plan, or the unlimited? So they had 3 tiers. 400,000 unlimited. Y'all know I'll be studying businesses and bringing this to you now. I'm just showing you every question that I'm asking and answering. I'm telling you that billion-dollar companies have done this and reevaluated. I want smaller business and entrepreneurs to do the same, to think about the questions that evolve a business, that move things forward. It's normal now to have unlimited night and weekends. Imagine somebody right now trying to sell you on a minute plan. You're like, bro, are you serious? Now, think about that same outdated idea of selling somebody on a minute plan, and think about sometimes we don't know it. We're selling something outdated in the market, and we think that the reason people aren't buying is because they don't have the money, when really we are selling something that we should evolve and answer this question, what should I sell, right? Now back to my story. 400 minute plan, 1,000 minute plan, and then you had the nights and the weekends. After a while, things evolve to people being more reliant and dependent on their cell phone. And when they start being more reliant and dependent on their cell phone, people realize, okay, this isn't working. But people don't even think about it. People stop having house phones. Before, I could, hey, let me call you back on the house phone. Hey, all right, I'm back. Now, but let's do a poll. How many of you have a house phone? I don't have a house phone, family, at all. Like, I do not have a house line. I have a cell phone. So as people evolve, as things change, what the company sold changed. Now, did they, listen to this, their primary business didn't change. They still are in the business of telecommunication. Just the products that they sell change. So you don't have to stop your business or change your business. You just have to change the offer. You don't have to change your business. You just got to what? Change the offer. Hold, let it marinate. Hold on, I need to slide in camera on this one. We got to let this one marinate. Ooh, you got to, when we do quotes, we might have to do this. Change the offer. Come on, slide with me. Change the offer. Don't change the business, change the offer. Or you might want to change the audience. Okay, we've got to pause right there because I'm in the giving mood. I decided to offer you a free gift, absolutely free. Now, I tell you all the time about turning your ideas into online income, but how am I going to tell you to do something and not provide the resource for it? There's so many questions that people have online about what should I post? How do I get my engagement up? How do I get people to click the link in my bio, buy from me? What should I sell? Whether it's an ebook, an online course, how much should I charge? How do I launch? How do I do a webinar? You see what I'm saying? So I decided to create a free training and give it to you that you can utilize to learn how to literally take the services that you do or the ideas you have and build a successful online company. Go to www.monetizewithmarcus.com, my gift to you. You're welcome. So now that we have that, let's break down the 3 offers that I believe that every business should have. Offer number 1. I believe that every business should have team. This that part where we got to go on screen note. Well, I'm not talking about this banner, on screen note. You ready? Offer number 1 that you should have a brand offer. A brand offer. What is a brand offer? Let's define it. Come on, let it sit, let it marinate. A brand offer. Let that sit on the screen. All right, I'm back. Come back to me. Now, what is a brand offer? And I'm going to go to the board in a second and draw this out for you so you can see it. This is our marketing board. It visually shows you. A brand offer is where you create an offer that is directly related to what you want to be known for in a market. A brand offer would be something like, if we used a restaurant, right? When I think of, who do I use in terms of restaurants? Let's say, y'all know I use them all the time. You're tired of hearing it, Longhorn. Y'all know I like that place. Forget y'all and y'all fancy steakhouses. I don't need nobody to lay no napkin in my lap, okay? Longhorn don't lay no napkin in my lap. They don't, but the food is good. All right, the food is good. But what would be a brand offer for Longhorn? Steak. Steak is the brand offer, is what they're known for. So you say, hey, I got a taste for steak. However, the business offers chicken, that Parmesan crusted chicken, which is amazing. It offers Wild West shrimp, which is amazing. I get mine grilled, not fried, with blackened season, okay? They offer the most amazing Brussels sprouts. I don't know what kind of sauce they put on that Brussels sprout. They offer the grilled shrimp. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. They have the steakhouse wings. I mean, I could go down the whole menu, okay? You get my point. What I'm saying to you is they have several items on the menu. The business sells several things, but the brand offer is steak. You might have several things you sell, but every business, when you're thinking of what you should sell, should have a brand offer that you know this is the thing that people share and talk about when it comes to you, that they can share with other people. It makes sense. Apple, they have a brand offer. Would you say that Apple's brand offer is their laptop or their iPhone? Come on. You're like, I don't know. I believe that they sell, we got to look that up. I believe Apple sell more cell phones than they sell laptops. Let's look it up. What product does Apple sell more of? Let's look this up. As Apple's most popular and valuable product, the iPhone has been the company's main source of revenue since 2008. A year at its launch, the predominant amount of people have access to an iPhone. Let's look at another thing. Apple iPhone sales accounted for 49.95% of the company's overall revenue in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year 2023. You get it. But what is this that I'm using right now? Well, it's on. It's here, but I ain't using it. You get my point. What is it that I have right now? Oh, an iPad. Who makes that? Apple. What do I have at the house? An Apple laptop and a desktop. So that means they sell multiple offers and products, but they have a brand offer, iPhone. What I'm saying to you, you can sell more than one thing. Some of your things can be seasonal offers. Don't let, some of your stuff can be seasonal offers. I'm going to go even more practical so this makes sense to you. All right, let's go. How do you do this? How do you do this? If you say, Marcus, I got a business, bro. Like, let's just say, here's my business. Okay, I don't know what made me draw this, but we're going to just put a flag on it, right? Hi, honey, I'm home. All right, here's your business right here. This is your primary business. And you're like, but I've got all of these ideas. All right, they're like an ice cream cone. I know. It's okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. All right, we got all these little floating around ideas. We got all these ideas of stuff we want to sell over here. Here's the business. Here's all the ideas. I want to sell this. 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 I saw, let's do eyeballs, on the internet, a bunch of people selling this ebook, selling this. All right, let me move it over here. So here's the main business you're in. Let me make it big like that. This is going to make all the sense in the world. Main business you're in, but you got all these ideas of things you want to sell, and then you have things you're seeing that people are selling. And you're like, okay, how do I get my business to make sense of what to sell when I got all these ideas? I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I keep seeing people do this, 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 this. Let's make it all come together. You decide based on what I'm about to show you right now. The first thing we said is you need a brand offer. So the first thing you think about from all your ideas, how does this align with my brand? The thing that I will be known for in the market. It is where, boom, you might have heard me talk about this before. We drawing our butt off today, and I'm not a drawer. Picasso, here I am. Here's how this works. A brand offer, if we were creating a target, it is always going to have a bullseye. Something that you point. Don't miss what I'm about to tell you right now. This is the most important thing I'm going to tell you. And you around here falling asleep. You scrolling on social media. You listening on audio, but you driving Uber. It's cool, fam. You my cousin. I love you. So let me go bigger so you get this. You ought to listen to this and you ought to watch it on YouTube, okay? I want to make sure you're doing both, cousin, so you can see the visuals, all right? It take a lot to do all this, all right? Shout out to my man, Chris, who's switching back and forth. Hit me right here, Chris. You don't get that on audio. You get that on YouTube. It's okay, audio. I love you. All right. All right. So here we go. Back to my regular scheduled program. What type of offer should you sell? A brand offer is one of them. We're going to break down 3 of them. A brand offer is what you will become known for. It's where other people can refer you. Hey, I got to listen to this. It triggers it in conversation. A person said, man, I got a taste for steak. Immediately their mind goes, what you want? Capitol Grill, Longhorn? They start naming steakhouses. Why? Because they are known for that as a brand. You get it now. So the way that you do this, if we're showing this target and we have all these areas, this is a bullseye, right? So we say this is the overall target, but the bullseye is the thing in the middle. The overall target are all the things you sell, but the bullseye is the brand offer, the thing that you are pointing everybody towards. You get it? All right, let's redraw it so you really get it. Boom. Out of this big old market, these are all the people in the market for what you have to sell. I'm trying to point them to this in the middle. That's where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. So how do you point them to the one thing in the middle? Messaging. This is where your message, move over here so you can see me. Chris got me covered. Where your message, your content, your ads, your traffic, your promos, all the things you do, your message, your content, your ads, your traffic, even if you're talking about landing pages, they all point to the brand offer. So now, why am I sending all the traffic there? Because I am trying to now make it to where in the market, I build a brand around this thing that I'm known for. Now you're like, well, what about all the other things I'm selling, Marcus? I'm selling stuff right here that makes me money. I'm selling stuff right here, stuff right here. This is easier to sell me other things once you've established trust from me with your brand and led me to this. Because if this is the thing that gets me the highest result, the fastest that you want to be known for, why would I try to sell you on other things that I'm not the best in the world at? Does it make sense? Like it makes more sense to get a customer to know, like, and trust you, and then they will buy other things from you. Then let me use my brother David Shands as a prototype. Shout out to David Shands. David Shands is known for podcasting, family. But he originally had a brand that was known for his apparel, Sleepers for Suckers, where it was on Love and Hip Hop. People were wearing the clothes. It was all over. He had the kiosks in the mall. He also was doing the late night call that people would get on. So it was always galvanizing communities. So what was he known for? His apparel brand. How did he make the transition from being known as the brand being just apparel to now the brand is about podcasting? Because the target changed. Now, the only thing he talks about and everything is pushed using the podcast. But can he still sell apparel? Yeah. Social Proof has an apparel line. But he can sell apparel, but that's not his brand offer. Shout out to Shands, you get it now. So known for podcasting, that's the thing you know, like, trust, listen to, but can sell other items. That's my point. All right, I gotta move on. First thing you should sell is a brand product. Is the thing that you will be known for. Second thing, family, that you should be selling. This is the second offer. What to sell? Second offer. I refer to this, family, as an ATM offer, or some would call it a bank, or not some, I would call it a bank account offer. So what's an ATM offer? An ATM offer is something you create in your business that allows you the opportunity. Well, let's just go to it. When you go to the ATM, what are you doing? You're using your card, stick your card in the machine, and you're pulling money out of the account. An ATM offer is something that you create in your business that anytime you sell, you're able to pull money out of the business. You're able to generate revenue whenever you want. I'm going to say something to you, and you probably are not going to think about this, or maybe you do. Why do people only go hard to sell things like Black Friday? Why don't they sell those 4 or 5 times a year? Why don't they roll those out year round? Because what they're doing is doing hyper sales, 60% off, 70% off, or lumping things together to increase the value to get a large number of sales in a small window of time. What is that but an ATM? It's a cash infusion into the business. So why not roll those out 4 times a year, 5 times a year, 6 times a year as an offer in the business? Say you roll it out for Black Friday. You roll it back out in January. That becomes an ATM offer, something that every time you roll it out, you're able to pull money out of the business. You could create something similar to this that you roll out once a month or sell consistently. The way I explain ATM offers, family, it is something where, here's the definition. They make money in your business, but the definition, the price is low, the value is high, and people can easily buy. It's where the person seeing it know they're getting a deal. They're like, okay, this is insane. We created something like this recently. We decided as a company that we were going to stop selling courses. So we said, okay, we had courses we were selling for $3,000, $5,000. We had stuff for $2,000. And some would say, why was it $3,000 or $5,000? Because our courses came with a fully built business. What do I mean? Sales funnel made simple came with 2 fully built funnels already built for you, right? So that if you just bought the funnel, it would cost $3,000. It came with 25 emails written for you, follow-up sequences, abandoned cart sequences, automation, segmentation, and it taught you every part of it. Our launch strategy was in there, teaching you the 6 steps of how to launch, how to price your products, how to build your business model, like your monetization model. So we taught you how to develop products, services. You get it now, right? So it's a fully built business in the system, and it came with live coaching. So that's why it was $5K, right? We gave that away for free, no followers, no problems, away for free. 75 different trainings, emails written for you, 2 funnel templates, webinar scripts, sales scripts. Like it was $20,000 worth of things we used to sell that we don't sell anymore. 60-minute course creation, our course creation module template. It was a lot, right? So immediately you hear that, and here's how we did it. You get all of those things that we as a business are deciding we're not selling anymore for free. $20,000. This is not monopoly money. We literally would charge. That's what all those together would have made us $20,000. You get it for free. Here was our stipulation. You had to become a part of Content to Cash Flow Mentorship, which is a 1-year coaching and mentorship program where it's $1,200 for the year. That's less than the price of a course, less than the price of a conference ticket, and less than the price of a coaching program. Or you can pay $100 down. You get immediate access to $20,000, and you get live coaching every week to teach you how to use what we gave you. You get it now. So like, why is it all free? It is free. $20,000 for free, and only $100 down to get weekly coaching to teach you how to use what we gave you. Now, that's an ATM offer. Why? Because the value of a 1-year coaching and mentorship program is $10,000 to $25,000. The value of a course by itself is $2,000 or more. The value of the funnel alone is that. So they're like, hold on, $1,200 for the year, and it includes access to our in-person conference, access to weekly coaching, access to our Content Cash Flow portal with support coaches, Q&A calls, and a once a month group one-on-one. Like it's crazy, right? So you hear that and you're like, shoot, that's a lot. I get all of this for $1,200 for the year, or I can make payments for $100. That's an ATM offer. Why? We are able to utilize this to give extreme value to our customer, but bring revenue into the business. Now, it's not a lot of revenue, so it's like, Marcus, why do it? Because my goal isn't the revenue. My goal is to get success stories and to build community to help more people. Why? Because I found it in the coaching. Here's how I tie what I'm about. In the coaching space, there was people who paying thousands of dollars and not getting no result. So like, I'm going to show I got so much information. Look at what I teach on here for free. You should quit working for free. How did social media hire all of us to be their workforce? We're on the app posting videos, going live, creating reels. We do not get paid when we create content on social media. They do, by selling our content to advertisers. But how do you actually build an online business using social media? I want to break it down for you and give you access to it. There's 5 simple steps. I'll tell it to you in a few seconds. Step number 1 is client attraction. I'm going to show you how to actually attract clients that will happily pay you what you're offering. Step number 2, how to capture them. How do you get their emails? How do you get their phone numbers? How do you get them to show up to your event? Be on your Zoom calls. To what I refer to as client dating. It's where you nurture a relationship with people to get them to say yes to whatever you're offering. And I'm even going to show you what type of content to create that gives you brand visibility and brand recognition. I call it Content to Cash Flow. You get access wherever you're watching this video. You'll see it in the description and you'll see it beneath this. Let's get back to the episode. Coaching programs don't allow you to teach everything you know because you have to only teach what is in alignment with what you promised. So the reason for it is multifaceted. That as a business, it's an ATM offer because it does bring business into it, brings leads into our business. So we do have a motive, right? It brings new leads. It allows us to help more people. It makes people recognize what we do, the extreme value. We're like, hold on. How is this dude ever going to run out? How are you going to teach me for a whole year for this little amount? How are you going to invite me into an in-person conference? Easy. Watch. It brings separation into the space. And guess what we can also do? Because of the ATM offer, we can then give them access to, remember, the brand offer. They might not have known about the brand offer if it wasn't for the ATM. See how these line up. So let's just make it simple. 3 offers that every entrepreneur should have. I'm only giving you 2 so far. First is a brand offer. It's the thing you'll be known for. That when people start talking to other people about something, they're like, man, right now, bro, I just need help with marketing. The person in mind gonna go do, oh, you know what? Have you thought about how do they know to mention your name? The brand offer. Man, I need a place to film. They immediately can mention that person. Man, I'm just trying to get in shape. How do they know who to mention? Makes sense. That's the brand offer. The ATM offer is something you create with extreme value in your company that is going to generate leads for you. It's going to give you exposure. It's going to generate revenue, but it's a part of the larger plan of your business. It's not the thing that's going to make you rich. You can extract and pull money out, but you can also bring quality leads in where they get a chance to try you out. It's not the thing that makes you rich. It's not the thing that you're going to pay a bunch of money to run. Why? Because it's not even about the money. It is about the impact you make on people, testimonies, success stories, getting into the market. The ATM offer actually grows your brand visibility in the market. Make sense? Are you starting to see how these 2 things tie together? It's giving you money. It's building your brand. It's allowing you the opportunity to tell new people. They're like, bro, I'm not going to try you out for $25,000, but I'll test you out for $100. You get it now. You get it. All right. Last offer that I'll explain to you. First offer was why do I repeat so much? Because I want to make sure you don't lose sight of what I'm teaching you, right? Like I want to make sure that we answer the question. We're answering the question, what to sell. And the way that we answering it, family, is by answering the 3 questions. So we're selling brand offers. We're selling ATM offers, which some could call a bank account offer. I prefer you do it that way, brand offer, bank account offers. And then last but not least, we are selling, I'm going to refer to this as a first date offer, but I'm going to break down a few different terms for it. Let's go to the board. Here we go. First date. I call it that because it's catchy, but here's what it really is. It's really a business offer. So and in a second, we'll give a recap. It's really a business offer. How? It's going to generate new leads into your business. Let me move right here. This offer that I'm about to break down now is going to give you new leads. It's going to drive traffic to your site. All the stuff you need in a business. You need leads. You need traffic, you need sales, and you need people that you can nurture, right? Like these potential clients on down the line, right? It's gonna make you money. So here's how this works. A first date offer, and I'll give you this recap in a second. Think about it like if you were going on a date, right? So if you're going on a date, would you go on a date with someone? Well, I can't even say that now because the internet crazy. I'm seeing people arguing about going to Cheesecake Factory, and I see people trying to go Dutch. But people who are still a gentleman, like myself, I'm not having nobody go on no date with me and pull out their car. Your money's no good here. But here's my point. A first date offer is where you are inviting someone. This could be a challenge where they paid $97 or $197 or $297. It's a first date. They get to move away from 20-second and 30-second content and reels. They get to move away from just YouTube and get to experience you live. It could be in person. It could be virtual. It could be a challenge. It could be a half-day workshop. It could even be a product that you sell. The goal of the product is to allow people, much like if you went to the mall and they let you taste the teriyaki chicken, that will be a first date offer. Why? You're getting a chance to try out something that you can potentially buy to whet your appetite with it. So first date offers, you foot the bill to give an experience for them to get to know you and you to get to know them. Some people would in this space would say, man, that's like a lead magnet. It is. It is. It's a lead magnet. It could be a free lead magnet. It could be a paid lead magnet. Why are these so important? Because it's how you bring every month new people into your business. Are y'all getting this? Like you do know you can't just listen to me and be chilling. You got to write this stuff down. Like my goal is to take the questions you asking and answer these joints. This same thing I'm telling you, why am I raising my voice? I don't know. It just feels good. But the same information I'm teaching you, I could teach from a stage at a mastermind. Because I This is part of a first. I want you to see the overwhelming value of someone finally answering your question in detail. Here's how someone would typically answer this question. What should I sell? Well, all you gotta do is add value. You wanna sell something that adds value, that is an irresistible offer, helps your clients. They're gonna tell you what, but not how. And you're like, oh, okay, so I need an irresistible offer to add value. How do you do that? Are you seeing it now? I'm different out here. I'm built different. I'm gonna give you the game, cousin. I'm gonna make sure you're not out here in these internet streets where people telling you all you gotta do is sell a product make $274 a day. Well, how am I gonna do that, Sway? Yeah, we say how over here. Back to the regularly scheduled program. So, first day offers, you foot the bill. It is not about you making a ton of money. This is, when we talk lead magnets, why not take something that you could charge $10,000 for and give it away or price it low enough that people get to test you out? Because here's the issue that people do with first day offers. They take, please no offense, nobody take this wrong. They do instead, here's a mistake they make, they do goodwill offers. What is that? They take all the stuff they don't want anymore and they give that away as a lead magnet. So if you don't want it, they don't want it. This don't connect to your business. So a person's first experience with you is something that is subpar and lack quality. So how are you gonna get them from this low value, things you don't use, I got a face full of hair, right? You see this, I'm immaculate beard. Shout out to my brothers who beard connect. I love y'all. The Lord loves us too, okay? But here's my point. If in the thing I give you, I've got no facial hair, you immediately are like, this is old. So you don't want to just take old things. If it's a first day offer, it is what I'm presenting to you for you to get to know who I am right now, not just who I used to be. It's to add value to you. It's to give you a great experience. Why? So you'll go out with me again. That you'll watch more content, visit my page more often, come back to do business with me. Just the way we want to do business, fam. We want to sit down and plan the date. We don't want to just what you got in mind, right? We don't want to what you doing nobody to death, okay? So here's how this is going to look. If we go back to our bullseye and we just did 3 of them, we're going to have brand offer, we're going to have a biz offer, and we're going to have a bank account offer. If we did it a little differently, you get that. We have a brand offer, that's the bullseye. We have a biz offer, we have a bank account offer. So the brand offer is what I'm known for. The biz offer is how I attract new leads and traffic, right? This grows the business, it grows the bottom line, the operations. And the bank account offer, the ATM offer, or the first day offer, it is the way that I'm consistently bringing new people and giving them an opportunity to try me out and overwhelming them with value and with content. Family, did you get value out of this? I answered the question for you, what to sell. Brand, business, bank account. Think along those lines. This is the best way to say, okay, my brand offer is going to be the thing I'm known for. I'm pointing all traffic. My biz offer is going to be the thing, okay, this is the thing that grows my business, that gets it bigger, that I can hire staff. A bank account offer, this is how I'm attracting new people, that they get to try me out. They get to try me out, I get traffic on down the line. It could be virtual events, however you frame it, all right? This has been another episode. Do me one favor, make sure if you haven't, press the subscribe button. And second thing I ask you each time, throw your questions in the chat. I would love to hear from you, your questions on what should I answer for you. You know, the whole goal is to take what you're asking ChatGPT, YouTube, what you're searching the internet for, and answer them in video form. So your questions actually tell me what questions should I answer for you in the next video, all right? So subscribe, ask your questions, and last but certainly not least, you know where to find me. If you need me, I'll be over here minding my online business. I'll see you in the next episode.